Are we live? Check 1, 2. Who's here? We're watching this thing tonight. I'm really tired, but we're gonna watch it anyway. Who's in the chat? Wait a few minutes. What up, Batman fanboy? Kal-El. Almost ready for this. Got my steelbook ready. Ready to watch this shit. And give a few minutes for people to join. I'm at the 0 minute, 0 second mark, right after the, rating. The rated R logo goes away. Right, that black screen. Ready to go here. Got some people joining. You can hear me all right, right? It's not too bad. Totally ready to watch this movie. Sounds good. Good. Good shit. First time joining one of your live streams. Well, Jesse Experience TV, you're here. It's not much. We're going to be starting the movie soon. I'll give it another 8 minutes and we'll start it. Yes. Yes, get the taste of Endgame out of our mouths. Yeah. That's what we're doing right now. Lots of good shit. I'll probably be like pointing out all the stuff that wasn't in the theatrical. Muhammad is here. Nothing much. Nothing much is up. Get ready to watch BVS. Yes, Kal-El. Masterpiece time. And of course, I'm wearing my Snyder shirt. Snyder cut shirt. When we ever get that. I can't wait to watch this. This is going to be exciting. Welcome, Film Trigger. We're all here. Username, last name. I can't join me. Definitely get a rewatch. More times to revisit that movie, the more I like it. You and me both. We're all liking it. You should check out the Russo Brothers Q&A. Those you do a video on that sometimes. Oh God, can't imagine what that's like. Well, see, this is why we use the IMAX cameras, because this is the big scene right here. Thank you, Russo Brothers. Shadow Vessel. Yes, man, you made it. At the 0 hour, 0 minute, 0 second mark. Cue it up. Yes. Off screen. Infinity War greater than End Lame. BVS Infinity War greater than End Lame. That's yeah, I would say. Benjamin Wood, thank you for joining. I would say it's the best movie. Best comic book film? I think we agree on that. Easy candidate. Top 5 candidate. Hopefully my stream won't shit out about 2 hours in, right? That would suck. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do this for Justice League one day. Jesse, do I have a P.O. box for people to send anything? No, I do not, Batman fanboy. I do not want people to send me shit. Oh boy. Hold the anthrax. Do not need it right now. Um, it's 11 o'clock. Should we start it? Should we wait a couple minutes? I'm probably gonna get annoying because I'm gonna be like pointing out all the times where it's different from the theatrical cut. I know like every spot where they changed it. Oh boy. Yes, Jose M. Oh, drink of the night. Little something. And I can't really see it's really bright. Something's a craft beer. Lager. All right, we got queued up here. Bud Light Platinum for Film Trigger. That's your standard choice. The standard go-to. Zack Snyder's the only director who truly understood the dynamic arc style of comic books. The rest just makes generic action movies with capes. Yeah. I would say. I would say. Especially after you watch like Watchmen and 300, like he totally gets it. After you lose your virginity to Watchmen, and then you watch BVS, blown away. Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius. Yep. What's up, Mandalorian? We're getting ready to start here. 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. I say we just start now because it's like a 3-hour movie. It's going to take a while. Everybody queued up here. I'll do a countdown, and on one. So when I say one, you click the play button. Yes, after watching those movies, Jose, it's almost hard to watch those Marvel films. All right, film trigger's ready. Everyone's ready. What was it? What did that guy say? Hello, Lopan. Welcome to the chat. You didn't like Watchmen. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I'm kidding. No. Fucking with you. uh, best stream tonight. Thanks, man, for the super chat. Man of Martian. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, man, it's a long ride. And we're going to get ready to go here. 0 second mark. We're all queued up. On one. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're playing. We're playing, guys. 3-hour movie. We're starting. The Leaf, the Warner Brothers logo, the Rat Pack logo, which is Access now. I don't think Rat Pack exists anymore. DC Comics logo, old school logo. Time Above. Perfect Things. Diamond Absolutes. He's talking about his own moral code, guys. He's fallen. He's talking about himself, man. It's so good. Yeah, the music, the beautiful live music slash fucking perfection right here. Now, I think if you pause it on that Tombstone, I think it's I don't know if it's Solomon Grundy or like one of the Graysons or something. Yes. Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice, Ultimate Edition. Ben Affleck, and you see the Mark Zorro poster, the Excalibur poster. I like that Zack put both of those posters in there. I think it's pretty awesome. Oh, it's that fucking light. Is this fucking light gonna be a problem here in the back? Probably. And do I need to adjust this a little bit? I don't know. I don't know if that's any good. Um, what's good, Liz? We're starting it. The guy pulled the gun out on Thomas Wayne. Holly Hunter's name just came up. That's where I'm at right now. And we're getting like the best Batman origin ever. Like in every movie, it's never been done this well. Like it's never been this visually interesting. His world's upside down as he's running through the wilderness. Thomas Wayne balling up his fist just like Dark Knight Returns. The slow motion gun shooting. He's falling down the well. The sparks are falling. There's a lot of falling motifs happening right now. Lots of falling happening. Bullet falls. I'm telling you, man. And all this is extended, actually. That you never see her face in a theatrical. Welcome to chat, Nunez. He's falling down the well still. It's a very long well. But you never see her face in a theatrical version. I always found that interesting. What's up, Robin? Yeah, I always found that interesting that you never saw her face. Because, like, the whole movie is about, the loss of his mother. So it'd be important to see her fucking face. I don't know why they would cut that out. Man of Martian. Another super chat from Man of Martian. Batman never starts killing till after the nightmare scene. These haters need to learn how to watch a movie. It's a descent into madness. That's a good point. Because he's talking about, his fall, with his whole monologue at the beginning where he's talking over Diamond Absolutes. And of course, the Pearl lets us know it's a dream. So all you have to do is just watch the film and you know exactly what's happening. It's not that difficult to follow, And Bill Finger finally got credit for Batman. Isn't that nice? They finally put his name on it. And we got the bats that are about to engulf him. Uh, and then I actually asked Zack Snyder a question about this part where the bats are lifting him into the light, and he talks about the beautiful lie. Um, yeah, Zach, I made a whole video about that. You can go back through my videos and look at that. Oh, Zach's stunt coordinator kills the Waynes. That's cool. I didn't realize that was him. Oh, dude, I remember watching this in theaters and it was like, what the fuck is happening? Like this better be a dream. And of course, it's a dream. What's up, Hard Boil? Yeah, I mean, Batman always used guns, right? Yeah, Special K. Very disturbing. Beautiful lie. Yeah, dude, it's a perfect intro. It's just so seamless. It just moves one after another. It's all about Batman right now. We really don't get like a Superman intro until like near the end of the Africa sequence. Oh yeah, man. This first 10 minutes, watch it over and over. Just so epic, especially after you watch Man of Steel. We probably should have watched Man of Steel before watching this, uh, because once you see that fight in Man of Steel, this part's just so much better. What's up, Captain Ramsey? Film Trigger. Do you think BVS would have been more successful if there was a buffer movie in between? I don't know, because this is like a direct sequel to Man of Steel. Because we're picking up right where Man of Steel left off. This is essentially the buffer movie to Justice League, right? At least that's what the original plan was. Uh, Finding of the kryptonite. Yes, the kryptonite scene. Indian Ocean. Rearranged in the Ultimate Edition. I think that scene was somewhere else in the theatrical cut. Oh, I think Zack Snyder he added more damage with these buildings because I remember Man of Steel like they only crashed through like 2 buildings and it looks like it crashes through like 8 or something. Like he added more damage. I think that's funny. Toxic Nerd says they ruined Green Lantern and Injustice 2. Very interesting. Yes, that arcade score is so good, Jose. No, I've not. Oh wait, yeah, I have seen that Man of Steel BVS fan edit. Yes, Captain Jeebus. The 0 hour ship. What is 0 hour? The Black Zero ship is imploding right now. Fucking imploding and going to another dimension. Consequences. And we see the consequences of superheroes fighting. Freaking amazing. Yes, Liz, this whole perspective, changing the perspective to the citizen angle. Like that's some heavy stuff. He's like praying to God and stuff. That's like really heavy shit. Oh, the obvious 9/11 imagery, but it's just so fucking good. It's just so fucking good. That score, yeah. That score's so goddamn good. Right? Don't remind us. We might get another Batman movie one day with Ben Affleck. This is a new scene right here. This wasn't in the theatrical with the kids. You know, she's leading these kids out. All these kids' parents are probably dead. Yeah, we all know how much Civil War stole. Wally was initially supposed to be Metallo. I think that was like the original concept. There wasn't going to be a Doomsday fight. It was going to be versus Metallo. Kind of glad they changed it to Doomsday. Kind of glad. Alex B. Nobody knows dick about the Snyder Cut release date. You got people that got rumors. It's too early. Spider-Man dies. Uh, a helpless kid. Batman is unable to protect a kid and save their parents from dying. Come on, man. If that doesn't piss off Batman, what the fuck's gonna piss off Batman? Right? Like that feels helpless. Helpless. He can't do anything against that. He can't even protect his own goddamn people that work for him. Of course he's gonna be mad. Why can't it be messaged? Are you following me? You gotta follow me on Twitter before you can message me. And I think I gotta follow you too or something. I don't know. It was a foreshadow of Metallo climbing a building to strike Superman's chest. I thought, oh, wow, one step too far. That makes sense. And here they got the kryptonite. They're finding the kryptonite right with that beautiful DNA soundtrack from Man of Steel. Joaquin Phoenix Joker will tie into the DCU. Alex B. Probably. I would like that to be the case because that movie looks really good. You know what would have been interesting if this scientist dude that gets the kryptonite, if he was Lionel Luthor, he was Lex's dad. But I don't even think he has any lines in this movie. He probably does have lines in like the 4-hour cut. And we got another new scene that wasn't a theatrical. They're drinking Coke, waiting for Miss Lane. Yeah, Thomas Wayne doesn't look nothing like Jeffrey D. Morgan because it's a different actor. And it's like completely different, universe. You gotta go put the movie on, Robin. Yeah, we're watching it. I can't show you it, and I can't show you any audio because it'll get taken down, obviously. Um, but he just said he was Jimmy Olsen. Just say he's Jimmy Olsen. Which, probably isn't his real name, a CIA guy wouldn't use his real name in the field, right? BVS is pretty difficult to explain to casuals. Yeah, try to explain poetry. Yeah, man. People aren't open to see it. They're not gonna see it, right? They're not gonna see what you're talking about. They're not open to it. Yeah, Ultimate Edition's so good. Like we just got that whole intro with Lois meeting Jimmy Olsen, setting the location, and then you get KG Beast, who's essentially Lex Luthor's hand in the field. Oh, great music still. This movie has so much good music. And this general dude kind of explains the whole movie in this fucking sentence coming up here. Oh yeah. Totally agree, Jose. Like how KG Beast figures it out like instantly. Probably because Lex Luthor told him it was gonna happen, right? At least that's what I like to think. A film, but there's no goddamn pictures. KG Beast is a genius. What's so cryptic? Yeah, yeah, one step. Keep everybody updated on what's happening. And he finds the tracker easily. CIA. KGB's so good. He's way better in this movie than Winter Soldier. Come on now. He's got a much better role in this movie. I'll look you up, Hardboil. You brought them here. And this wasn't in the theatrical either, where he's trying to, negotiate with the general. How could they cut some of this out? This totally adds so much. And then get right to the none of the CIA stuff was in the movie in theaters. So fucked up. All these scenes are just 100% done, and they cut them all out. Imagine that if they did that again. Uh, yeah, yeah, that had humor. The guy flipping off the drone. Isn't that what they wanted? Was fucking jokes, and they cut out the fucking one joke in this scene. The gates remind you of the nightmare. Yeah, this desert. Actually, that's a good point, Kal-El. This whole desert area kind of totally reminds me of the nightmare scene later on. It's like the same color palette, you know? Oh yeah, shoot some and the blood spurts. They added blood spurts. I don't know why they couldn't show blood in the regular theatrical. Dude, those Lord of the Rings extended cuts, those like 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours. And he's gonna burn the bodies. Wasn't in the theatrical. Can you believe this wasn't in the theatrical? Pile them up and burn them. That's some fucked up shit. Every second by heart. Yeah, me too, pretty much. Flipping them off. Giving the bird the bird. And they get out of there. One step ahead of Superman. I imagine Superman's kind of just like chilling nearby, waiting for like, a missile to get shot off or something. Just chilling. And the second Lois is in real danger, he swoops right in. Or maybe he heard the gunshots and he started flying, and by the time he gets there, that's when he's taking out the drone. I don't know. You see the inside of her head. And as you get the intro, Superman acting unilaterally. We can't have this happen. And he fucking blows that dude through the walls. Superman has a protective aura around him, so I assume the general lived because the general is within his protective aura. Where am I at in the movie? Superman just bursts the general through the door. The CIA troops are about to see the burnt bodies. They're about to like literally walk past the burnt bodies. Explain why it's so good. Trevino. That's how I say your last name. And they're seeing the burnt bodies on screen right now. Sync up. Yes, now yeah, we're about to see the chick lying on the stand, which you didn't know she was lying in the theatrical. In the theatrical, you thought she was telling the truth because we never see her later on in the film. So just another horrible thing they fucking left out. Fucking bullshit. Like the sky cracked open. Well, god damn it. You're being paid by Lex Luthor right now. And Mercy Graves is sitting right in there to make sure it all happens. Mercy Graves is Lex Luthor's eyes. And it's funny because Holly Hunter in this movie is playing a Democrat. And, a lot of people say that Democrats and liberals are more emotional. And so Lex Luthor is appealing to her emotions by getting this person to pretend that her parents are dead, right? It's pretty ingenious, like when you think about it. um, Metropolis is up 58 nothing, which is, a ridiculous score in a football game. And if this ever happened in real life, and somebody threw a touchdown and they're up 58 nothing, and they throw another touchdown, yeah, that's like major disrespect. Means they don't give a fuck about Gotham City. That's funny. Things get ugly. Let's see. The end is nigh. Watchmen reference. And It was a poster for the seaport where the Doomsday battle is at the end of the movie. The end is nigh. God damn it, Zack Snyder's a genius. God damn it, he's a genius. Oh my god. So good. And behold the holy movie. Ferris is here. Batman's first appearance gave me chills, Liz says. Yeah, man, they play it like a horror movie. It's great. Yeah. Yeah, film trigger. Like, even the fucking people that they're trying to help are scared. Cop's first year on the job. He's never seen Batman before. I mean, this is Batman's whole point, right? He wants to put fear into criminals, but he's gone too far. Now everybody's afraid of him. Even the good people, the good guys are afraid of him. And Zack does a good job casting. Or whoever's helping Zack cast, these side characters like this cop, they do a great job. He's pretty convincing. Yeah, this is just like the cops in the Dark Knight Returns with the young one, and then you got the veteran one that knows Batman, and the young cop who doesn't know who Batman is. Yeah, Batman's given people brands before. I don't know how he didn't see Batman in the top corner there, but I don't know. Batman thought he wasn't going to turn to see him. Batman shouldn't have been trying to get out of there. Look how fast he is! Woo! God damn! He almost took his face off, just like face off. To imagine if Heath Ledger was, oh yeah, yeah, Ferris. That would be awesome. They scurried like a bat, Liz. That was great. Uh-huh. And now we got her going through her laundry. This wasn't a theatrical cut either, where she like has a little post traumatic stress from the fucking gunfight at the beginning. She sees the blood on her shirt. And that ain't wine, Lois. That's another human's blood on your shirt. And then she sees the notepad with the bullet in it. In theatrical cut, we just cut to her getting the bullet out of the book. There is no build up to her actually seeing the hole and then, trying to go and get the bullet out. They really butchered the hell out of this movie when it came to the theatrical cut. Just a disappointment. Oh yeah, Ferris. I'm hyped for Matt Reeves' Batman. Totally looking forward to it. It'll probably come out in 2028. Oh yeah, dude, Shadow. If we drank for every change, we would be dead by the time the movie ends. They held hearings. Yeah, Loshi, no, he didn't kill him. The cost is people see Superman as a threat, you know? Dude, that's pretty heavy line. Because he's a god, right? He doesn't, he can get any chick he wants. He's Superman. That would be a very reasonable question for Lois to ask. Yeah, Liz. There's no way that guy's dead. He took through the wall. And I like the contrast that we see Superman, getting it on with Lois. He's got love and everything, and then it goes right to Batman, and he has nobody, and he's by himself. It's a great contrast. It just shows where they are in their lives. And then you see, and it cuts to Batman coming down the elevator shaft, isolated, head down. Fucking damn, Zack Snyder knows how to tell a story. God, his dialogue's good. Funnel Fairy Butterfun. Funnel Fairy Very Fun. Grant Morrison one step, yeah. Guy's taking some major LSD. Collider has changed of heart about DC. Oh, that's great for them. That's great for them, Troy. Funnelberry bottle bars. Rob, that's funny. Uh, yeah. Could be a phantasm. Mask of Phantasm. That I think it's a direct reference. I think Zack is that clever. Yeah, Alfred's talking about Batman. You've gone off the deep end, Batman. He's trying to tell him. I don't think the chick he's in. I think the chick he's in bed with later is just like a prostitute or something, like a escort girl. I think it's nobody, just an escort. He is a he's a really rich person, Vicky Bale. And you see, and we go to Lex Luthor's environment. We just saw the three main characters of the movie. We saw Superman in his environment, Batman in his environment, and now we see Lex Luthor in his environment. This movie's really well constructed. Right, checks for Lex. See, Lex fucking hates his dad for doing that. Using him, using his own child to, get money from old ladies. Yeah, this Lex is a very modern take, Silicon Valley type millionaire, billionaire. Planetary. Lex wants to kill Superman, but he's also thinking this kryptonite could probably kill every other metahuman. At least that's what he thinks. That's why he's has all that research on the other metahumans. He's trying to find out how to kill all of them. A whale, the Indian Ocean. You know what would been awesome of Aquaman if they actually had some of this, you know, in the movie. They had the Kryptonian scout ship in Aquaman. That would have been fucking amazing. Yeah, film trigger. That's one of my favorite Lex parts. My favorite Lex moment from this movie is the rooftop scene for sure. But that when that party speech happens, that's another good moment. Emerald City. It's a nice callback to Oa, Green Lanterns, Emerald Knights. Step into my office. The whole building is his office. I love the Jolly Rancher shit. I love when he shoves it in his mouth. Like, I really thought that that showed how fucking powerful he is and how he owns this politician. And that music, god damn, Hans Zimmer killed it. Fucking killed it, man. This is my favorite, like, villain music. Like, Joker's music in Dark Knight is really good, but like, this is my favorite. This is definitely my favorite. Thomas Hendricks says, "Isn't Lex theme Superman's theme played in reverse?" Maybe. Definitely seems like it. I think somebody pointed out that it's like a Mozart song. I forget which score from Mozart it is. Dun, 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 dun. Then we got science Lex Luthor, a mad scientist Lex Luthor. Like, we would have never got this shit. If somebody else was doing this movie, Lex Luthor would just be some fucking entrepreneur real estate guy like he is in every other goddamn movie. Lex is circumcising Zod. Well, snip a tip. Yeah, right. The fake eggs. Yeah, because they were curving up like this. I don't know if it's because Superman's that strong. He's just like he's pulling it off them. But like, yeah, those totally look like plastic. Superman's rescue. Get this guy. You got Wally. Wally's angry. Now I remember a behind the scenes shot of the statue that Wally spray paints, and it was a swastika. I remember seeing a behind the scenes, picture of that, and obviously the studio probably thought that was too much, and they CG'd false god over it. But yeah, I could remember that in some behind the scenes shot. Mm. I love how the music is carrying us through all these scenes. Like there hasn't been dialogue, for a minute here. Like it's all visuals and music telling a story. We don't need someone explaining what's happening right now. That's always like the most annoying shit in most of those MCU movies. That they explain everything. And like you just see a line, it could be a swastika. I'm just saying. Yeah, man. Because I mean, thematically, a swastika makes just as much sense, you know, as a false god. False god is obviously way more direct. But yeah, people think he's a tyrant, makes sense. Hate crime, is it a hate crime to write false god? Not really. It would be a hate crime if it was a swastika on that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be a hate crime. She doesn't wanna write it because she knows how Superman just saved them the last movie, and no one can tell that he's sitting in their fucking office next to them. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, another added scene here with Clark Kent. This is why people thought it was unearned, his death, because they cut out all these Clark Kent scenes. They cut out time with him. If you have this time with Clark Kent and Superman, his death is that much more impactful. Take a drink. Oh yeah, that's right. Change the scene. Uh, different scene. Is she and he's looking for the girl. This whole all this was cut. Unreal. See, the citizens are kind of like divided amongst themselves. Yeah, like what was with the duct tape on the? Maybe he had multiple cans filled trigger. I don't know. He had like he had something else going on there. Robin. I mean, it's not as ambiguous as the Bible, Robin. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, Tyler. Double standards exist. Oh, we're at the fight. We're at the fucking fight in the kitchen. I don't know what did Batman whisper in his ear? Punch him in the face more? Like he must have said something. Okay. Batman doing some detective work. Not told. Clone the phone. Planet. I like that. I like when he just holds the mug. It says planet. I like that. Other news. Water. What? Look at genius comedy. Genius comedy. Like you don't need much more than that. I don't need a fucking joke every fucking 10 seconds. Robert, Martin, and John. I thought he talked about like he was saying John Lennon the first time, and then I realized is he's probably talking about John Kennedy. Like that's probably the more important political figure. Robert Kennedy, John Kennedy, Martin Luther King. Um, yeah, Lois like looking very hot. Lois Lane, hard boiled. Exactly. Yeah, who knows what that Justice League movie is going to be like? Can't wait till they release that Justice League movie, Ferris. Yes, film trigger. Batman's very much a detective, and his goal is to kill Superman. He's trying to find out where the kryptonite is so he can kill Superman. So, Batman's off his rocker a little bit. Got a thing for nerds. Yeah, Clark Kent's such a nerd. He's like 6'4", chiseled. You know, what a nerd. Oh, this is another one of my favorite Lex Luthor parts. Is this they're in his dad's office. No bourbon, Kentucky girl like yourself. I love this scene. Kentucky match. His dad never said that. Lex Luthor's just making it up. You know, like it's so great. You'll see, like he says, his dad coming back. That's silly. Yeah, I just keep everything the same. That's silly. Like you see his eyes. Like he totally hates his dad. She's blocking the import license, and then changes, and he just drops the act. I think that's genius. Like just for that moment, he drops a facade, just like he does in the party scene, and when he's giving the speech later. Ah, galloping. Dude, we're already 42 minutes into the film, guys. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. Call it bucket of piss, call it greatest peach tea. And you can see Lex Luthor makes a mental note of that. That's also really awesome. She's just not a stupid liberal like Lex Luthor thought she was. The senator knows what he's up to. She could see through his facade. They come from the sky. Uh-huh. And dude, that's so Lex Luthor. How I mean, I get that some people don't like the casting, but like when you look at the dialogue and the way he's presented, like that is Lex Luthor. Like Lex Luthor really sees Superman as a devil, you know? Like that's so Lex Luthor. Calculated. He's 10 steps ahead. Like this is everything we want from Lex Luthor. Dude, if we could just get the end, if we could just get Justice League, Trevino, I'd be fine with that. Oh, we got the dream because you hear the world engine. Yeah, you hear the world engine, so that's how you know you're in a dream. Really, it's a good little musical cue. Real estate, beachfront property. That's funny, Tyler. That's very funny. That's all they want. They want the Gene Hackman Lex Luthor. That's it. And we see Man Bat. We got Man Bat popping through Martha's grave. The first time they let you see Martha's name, so Zack Snyder is setting it up for later. Like, and we get this random prostitute that he's sleeping with. Fantastic stuff. Oh, I believe that 100% film trigger. 100%. Look at the pill bottles. You got pill bottles. He's drinking with his pills. This Batman's fucked up. He is not in a good place at all. And people still think he should act like Batman. Like, he should be an absolutist with his morals, which he just said at the beginning of the film. That shit has fallen, you know? Oh, love Alfred's dialogue, too. Likely to be in another generation. That's funny. Shit. Of Alexander Luthor. Shouts out to all the Alexanders out there. When you got condition, it's bad to forget your medicine. What quote's that from? Hard Boil. That sounds familiar. What's up, Prime? Yes, we are watching BVS. Bruce Wayne was just been invited to Lex Luthor's ball. I don't know what it is. Some kind of ball. Oh, we're about to get to the badass. That was cut out of theatrical. Apparently, the badass was way too much for the theatrical. God's mother. Oh, it's from Sin City. That makes a lot of sense. I need to watch Sin City again. It's been fucking years. The joke's on you. Robin's dead. Joker killed him. Badass. But it's funny that Zack left that in there. And the Aston Martin. This is Zack Snyder's Aston Martin. That's pretty cool. And it's also funny enough, they used the same Aston Martin in the original James Bond films. It's the same kind of Aston Martin. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, Tyler. There's plenty of humor in his movies. He has a very dry sense of humor. What's up, Prime? Yeah, there's still a lot of people who haven't watched the Ultimate Edition. Yes. We're at the Lex Luthor speech part. He just got on stage. And Wonder Woman. First shot of Wonder Woman. Just like, one of the most biggest heroes of all time, just standing there. You hear a little bit of her theme. Oh, no problem. One step, get out of here if you need to. It's fine. Yeah, direct message me on Twitter at Lantern Alex. Which Lex Snyder scene, Jacob? There's been a lot of them over the year. There's been a lot. Yeah, man, this movie gets better and better, Prime. This movie gets better and better. I was trying to see what they were watching on that TV. It looks like it was just sports. I love what Ben Affleck does here. He acts like he can't find the bathroom. He can't message you. I've tried. Really? Maybe I gotta look at my settings and see what's wrong. There might be something wrong. Yeah, Snoops was listening to Alfred talking to Batman. I think that was great. So that's a little detail too that I think most people missed when they were watching it in theaters. In your dreams, Alfred. Books are knowledge, and knowledge is power. And he's power. He's about to say, "I'm power." What was it? Lex Luthor just showed his hand again, and people just think he's just like a nerdy Silicon Valley dude. That's his persona. Amashir. Why is it 2814? Because that's the space sector we're in. 2814. It's a very obscure Green Lantern reference, I guess. There's 3,600 sectors in the DC universe. Well, in the universe of DC Comics. And Earth is in 2,814. Back to the movie. Batman and Superman talking. I think they both have to know who each other are, right? because Ben Affleck is not talking like he did to Mercy, right? Like he was talking all drunk to Mercy Graves, but now he's talking to Clark Kent. He's like, he's not. He doesn't have any act, you know. Yeah, he's figured it out. And Lex knows too. That's why Lex hits him. Like Lex hits him like hard as fuck, right? You'll see, like he fucking that you hear the thud on his chest. Like, Lex knows, and he knows who Batman is too. R&D is up to no sorts of. Was that research and development? Isn't that what RD means? Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel skit was good too. No, Martha Stevens still in that mood. Yeah, I don't think Batman cares who Clark Kent's parents are, right? Or even has parents. He even says later, like he's talking about, I bet your parents told you that you mean something. So obviously Bruce knows Superman has parents, but he doesn't care who his parents are until Superman says Martha, and then he's just like, "What? What are you talking about, Martha? Like, what? Why did you just say my mom's name?" So I still think it works. That was a Greek building. I just came by there. I can't believe they're gonna let that poor girl die. And then what does Superman do? He goes off and he saves the poor girl, but Superman doesn't save anybody. Superman doesn't save anybody in this movie. People are so goddamn stupid. People so goddamn just save someone, and everybody's like treating him like a god. And you get one of the most beautiful Superman shots right here. Mm. They're all. It's Day of the Dead, right? So it's all about skeletons and shit like that. They're all the dead from Man of Steel, right? All the people that died. That's what they're symbolizing, right? They're reaching up, you know, asking Superman to save them. Superman couldn't save them, Man of Steel. There's some messed up stuff going on right here. Yeah, Superman saves Lex from Doomsday. Superman saves Lex from a fist and abomination. Uh, any moral constraints? He's saving more people right there. He's saving more fucking people right there. In my phone. A Democrat from Kentucky. Yeah, the hard boil, the Dawn of the Dead quote. This whole sequence is like chills. He saves a Russian ship, so he doesn't care about, you know, political leanings and shit like that. He's going to help people in need, but you see how that's a problem in like today's society. You know, people would think he's like working for Putin if he went and he saved some Russian, ship, right? It's so realistic. This debate. This is what the debate would be if Superman was real. Mitch McConnell, the movie would have been way different. Yeah, that's really funny. Batman fanboy. Saved your child on principle. We did not want him to act. Superman's not military. He's a private citizen. but he's got so much power. You can't just. They got to make sure he's on America's side. Russia collusion. Exactly, hard boil. Yes, Tyler. I love Real Analysis. If y'all haven't seen that channel, Real Analysis, go look up those videos. He does a great job breaking down these movies. His BVS thesis was amazing. I really liked his take on BVS. This was cut out of theatrical too. When he's talking to his mom. Yeah, they cut out Clark Kent talking to Martha. God damn it. Yeah, Tyler. Real Analysis, he puts a lot of work into that stuff. You can tell. That probably takes him a long time to put together. Nothing was ever simple. And this is another cutout scene with the bullet. A lot of people could like go without the bullet stuff. I actually think it gives Lois something to do. Like when you think about Lois in like every other Superman movie, she doesn't do anything. She's kind of useless. But in this one, she has a purpose. It might be like a really simple purpose, but it's just there. You know, she's the first one to really put it together. She's the first one to figure out what Lex Luthor's up to. Before Batman, before Superman, Lois Lane figures out who Lex Luthor is and what he's doing. She's definitely not. That was another cut scene where Superman was looking at articles talking about Batman, and this guy's getting dragged to jail, and he's like, "They're gonna kill me." This was all cut out of theatrical. Like you never saw this dude again in the theatrical, and it's a perfect transition to Wally, which flows perfectly into the Lex Luthor talking to Wally. And it's just goddamn. This movie's so well thought out. Like every scene just like flows together seamlessly. Like I don't even feel the time. It's been an hour. It's fucking nuts. Yeah, there's that Fury of Firestorm. There's that 4 hour cut somewhere. To help you stand for something. What the fuck do you want? They cut out the fuck too. So stupid. They cut out this too. No. Did they cut out? They cut out part of this. They kept most of this. They kept out like a shot though. Man Martian, he donated again. Super chat. Lex loses the argument about God being all good and all powerful when Sue beats Doomsday, but wins the battle of killing a god. Zack rules mythology. Damn right. Lex does lose the argument. He might succeed in actually killing Superman, but he loses the actual moral argument, right? Somebody can be all good and all powerful. Power does not corrupt absolutely, At least it doesn't for Superman. And that's why it's a superhero. That's why it's fucking comic books. Yes, Shadow Vessel, he's ahead of his time. The guy just got shanked in prison. I liked when he shrugged. He's just like, what do you want, man? Like he knew what was going to happen. I thought that was good. And this is another good joke. With balls like yours, you belong in here. Major Ferris. Carol Ferris? Dude, that's Lois. A tinfoil hat. That's a direct Chris Wan reference. You see how ahead Zack Snyder is? He's so far ahead, he predicted Chris Wan would be using a tinfoil hat. He predicted it, guys. Yes, Snyder's humor doesn't distract from the movie. It's a great point, Tyler. It's very dry and it has it flows right with the dialogue. They don't take time out to make a joke. It's just a part of what's happening. His copy, all right. That's a funny too. His face. I thought that was funny. Yeah, that would be cool. General Swanwick was Martian Manhunter. Be cool. 1938, but it's not 1938, which was the first year of Superman's debut, Action Comics, 1938. Oh, this was cut out theatrical too. John Stewart. John Stewart was cut out of theatrical. The Green Lantern. There's a Green Lantern called John Stewart. I wonder if Zack Snyder was hinting at the fact that he was going to use John Stewart instead of Hal Jordan. Uh, I wonder. Um, I don't know. Oh, this is a one shot right here. Starts with the guy picking up the wine glass, and it just keeps going. It never cuts away right here. I love it. Never cuts away. This is all just them walking around. Yeah, he didn't know anything about the Daily Show. Yeah, Film Trigger. Dude, we're like the last people to know that Jon Stewart used to host that thing, and it used to be a really good show. The blade that cut the Gorgon knot. And you look at the wall behind it. There's swastikas there. I'm telling you, man. Like there is some kind of underlying theme with that. And is that the Virgin Mary behind her shoulder? I can't tell. It's blurry. I bet somebody figured out what was behind her shoulder right there. I wonder what it is. I can't really tell what it is. Hail Hydra. Is it stealing to steal from a thief? He has no idea this is Wonder Woman. I think that's great. The Daily Show, Jon Stewart, was in BVS. Daily Show with Jon Stewart. Not the Green Lantern, but I think it was a nod to Green Lantern because that's a very specific thing to put in the movie, right? Especially because Jon Stewart doesn't host the Daily Show, and he didn't when this movie came out. Mr. Wayne, like he just thought she was just some whore. Like he didn't think that was Wonder Woman. Yes, yeah, Vessel. That's how old we are. We remember Jon Stewart. That dude, Daily Show used to be so fucking awesome with Jon Stewart. It used to be so funny. Trevor Noah killed it, man. And here comes the world engine sound, and we're back into a dream. There's nothing confusing about it. It's so obvious. And you got the barbed wire over Batman. I think that was a cool shot too. They should never recast Alfred. Jeremy Irons is perfect. Robin, he's perfect. Look at the Omega symbol. Fucking beams coming out of the ground. Batman in a jacket. It's just so fucking good. And you're right. I forget who said it earlier, but this is very reminiscent of the Africa sequence at the beginning. Very like the same color palette, you know, very deserty. People are gonna get betrayed like they did at the beginning. Man Martian says the Gorgarian knot is a reference to Batman destroying Superman at all costs. I thought you said as fuck all costs. That would have been weird. Put that here. Did you get it? Who's that guy supposed to be, you think? Imagine if that was like Nightwing. That'd be so fucking awesome. Dude, and when people were bitching about Batman using a gun, they were referring to like this scene. Like this fucking dream scene. And they're like, he doesn't use guns. I'm like, it's a fucking dream, you fucking psychos. God. Betrayal. It's Superman's men. Yeah, we know what you mean, Lopan. yeah, man, Martian. Yeah, we know. Look at this. Look at this all one shot here. Shoots the dude, jumps out of the fucking back of the truck, and it just keeps going. Just keeps going, never cuts. I have no idea how the fuck they shot it. like, like it looks so good. And the fucking parademons! I lost my shit when I saw this in the theaters. When I saw fucking parademons on screen, I was losing my goddamn mind. And even look at the symbol on the truck, looks like a Nazi symbol. I'm telling you, like it's all over the fucking thing. Broke that dude's neck. Look at the parademons. Look how good they look. Why don't they look that good? Like, why do they look like shit in Justice League? God damn it. They look like cartoon characters in Justice League. They don't look scary at all. I'm so depressed when I was so depressed when I saw the parademons in Justice League. Because we did hard boys, huh? The Rorschach versus police fight. Yeah, Jacob. Only way longer. I like that police fight. I wish that lasted longer in Watchmen. Of course, we got the Injustice Superman, where he's become an evil tyrant that's probably working for Darkseid. They set all this up. This was all set up for Justice League. We didn't get any of it. He's gonna put his hand through his chest. Look how good Flash looks. Why? This this pisses me off now. like, just because we never got the payoff, man. It's so good, and we never get a payoff. Fear him. I bet he's talking about Darkseid. Yeah, Ferris. I think they were probably going to do a reference to Brainiac, and Brainiac probably would have been in the last Superman movie, the fifth movie. I think they could have went that way. Yes, Jose, this is a wet dream. That all that parademon stuff, Flash coming back in time. It was god damn. And now Superman's getting the photos of Batman branding people, and it's in Lex Luthor's writing. God damn. Judge, jury, executioner. Is this justice? It's not justice. Batman is wrong. It was a ship. I And why does this like part of the Batcave look way better in this movie? Look at the red screens. Like it just looks way better than it does in the fucking Justice League movie. Yeah, the Wayfarer family reviews were yeah, I remember all that. The reviews being so bad, and then walking into the movie, it was like I couldn't believe how good it was, and I couldn't believe what people were talking about. Really, like I really loved the movie when I first saw it. You're gonna go to war. Yeah, yeah, Jose. Yeah, Josh Whedon fucked up that shit so much. There's even a 1% chance. That's the George Bush foreign policy during the Iraqi war and the war against terrorism. It's the same thing. I'm telling you, the people who don't like this movie are probably like 17 or 18 years old right now. Those are like the people that really don't like this movie. That's like the majority, I believe. People that don't remember 9/11 or didn't like remember that time at all. Those are most of the people that don't like this movie, right? Because I was like in third grade when I saw the towers fall. Like, you don't forget that shit. Oh, Jacobs. The majority didn't watch it. Oh yeah, the majority didn't watch this Ultimate Edition. There's another cut scene where he's at the police station. He talks to this lady. He didn't deserve to die. Right, hard boil? I think that's a lot of people right there. A fist. That's what stops him. Superman's been trying to like get people to stop Batman by being Clark Kent, and it's not working. You know, he's done everything to avoid confronting Batman as Superman. Son of a. And then you get the big horn from the ship. I thought that was funny. That's just a funny edit. And then you got Lex Luthor's scientist henchman dude that found the kryptonite. This guy has no dialogue. I mean, but he looks like he could be Lionel Luthor. That'd be cool if he was. Yes, agreed. Hard boil. I did not watch the 12th episode of Doom Patrol. The music, Batman with the gun, just like Dark Knight Returns. He has the fucking big rifle, and it's not a gun. It's just a tracking gun. It just shoots a little tracking dart. In the Dark Knight Returns, it shot a rope. So there's no bullet in this gun. I just find that interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, man, this is some great cape porn, Thomas. Yeah, yeah. Thomas Beck. They got the wrong message from the criticism. But then again, the criticism was wrong in general. The criticism was not accurate. Yeah, it's just amazing Hans Zimmer music, a great action scene right now. I mean, I don't see anybody in that car that he's dragging, so I'm gonna assume there's nobody in there. Yeah, there might be, but still, it's epic as fuck. I mean, and it looks good too. Uh, like that didn't crush the car below it, so all those dudes are fine. The only person he like legitimate like I would say causes the death of is this dude with the giant Gatling gun right here. Like, and that's because there's no other way to get around him. And Batman needs to get the kryptonite to kill Superman because he thinks Superman is going to kill every human on the planet. So he's weighing, you know, he's weighing his options. It's like, do I spend time fighting this one henchman, or do I just blow through it so I can get the kryptonite to stop Superman? That's what Batman's weighing in his mind right now. And yeah, stopping Superman is more important to Batman, and that's where Batman's wrong. You know, that's where he has the wrong motivation and shit. And like, how does Batman didn't cause these dudes to die? They just drove right into a goddamn gas truck. Batman didn't cause that. Oh, Fabian Wagner. Did he do this movie? Or did Larry Fawn? I think Larry Fawn did BVS. Yeah. Oh, took out that dude. Took out that one. And he crashes in a boat. A boat. There's a lot. We're always next to the docks during these action scenes. I don't know if Zack Snyder was trying to get us ready for like Aquaman. You know, get us used to the water. Yes, Michael Keaton's Batman is more murder. As long as the version of Batman is great, that's a yeah. I think Ben Affleck is a fucking pretty great Batman. And then we get the reveal of Superman. And Zack Snyder actually moved that light himself off camera, which is cool. Crashes into the gas station. Yeah, so fucking good. The two greatest superheroes in costume standing in front of each other. Says Mercy. Superman's trying to act all hard. Batman's not scared at all. Better fly away. I bet Superman heard that. You know, Superman's got super hearing. He heard that shit. Yeah, Shadow Vessel. That Josh Whedon line. That shot was cut out when the fucking car's driving in the Bat cave through the doors. That was cut out of theatrical too. Don't know why. Don't know why you cut that out. Good shot, Lex Luthor. I think this moment right here, where Mercy Graves looks into the crate, I think that's like the moment where Lex Luthor's like, "All right, now I have to kill you because you know too much." You know, like it's definitely like the point. Mercy Graves knows way too much. Has to kill her. Lex Luthor has kryptonite. Just a big fucking moment, and the music led into the moment so great. Ah, yeah, Lex Luthor's like, I have to kill you now. He's got that look on his face. And we saw how it affected her when she was looking at her clothes. It was so good. Park. I don't believe you think that. I don't think it. Good is a conversation, not a unilateral decision. That is a fucking like deep ass line. That's heavy ass shit. Mhm. Let's see, act by our will. And I love you hear like the press, you hear like the news, and then it cuts to Lex Luthor doing something. Like you see Lex Luthor looking at the kryptonite, and you heard the senator lady in the background because they're all following along with this plan. Fucking love it. And I love that shot where you see the fucking stars above them on this Kent farm. Yes, Liz, Terrio, and Goyer. The press brainwashing people so realistic. And it's exactly what Lex Luthor wants. And that's why you see Lex Luthor. Like that's why it cuts to him. And now we get another deleted fucking scene. Oh my god. This lady from the witness from the Africa witness, I guess we'll call her. She gets a guilty conscience. She's scared of Lex trying to kill her. Do you understand how important this is? It's so important. It's so great. Like this is so needed. This is so needed. You have to know the Africa witness is working for Lex. Like, oh, and it's only like what, like 30 seconds? They couldn't keep it in the movie, really? They had to like have a certain time limit on this movie. How many times have I watched BVS? A lot. A lot. I saw it like 5 times at theaters, and then when I got the Blu-ray, I probably watched it 100 times. Like it's got to be close or over 100. He is not a hero. Come here and tell him to wake up. I love that the Thomas Wayne portrait is behind Bruce Wayne in this shot where he's watching these TVs. Kind of like this ghost of his dad's hanging over him or something. Yeah, Jose probably hire a different editor. That's what probably happened, honestly. He paid her. This was cut out too. Like the Kentucky senator put it all together. So, and look how scared she is when she sees Lex. God, it's so good. Like she's putting it all together. Mercy Graves is like, why are you sending me in here? What the fuck, man? Yeah, Samuel Audit, where family, a Wayfarer family. Samuel Audit, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, Sam Alton. Everybody check out his channel. I watched all his analysis on this movie. Fucking fantastic. He goes in depth. Bruce Wayne's blind. All in Lex's handwriting. Yeah, he was a great KGB. That's Hardboil makes a great point. The explosion's the middle of the movie. You let your family die, and it cuts to that black. Uh, that's a good intermission point. I like both those channels too, Jose. And KG Beast is about to push her in front of the train, tie up loose ends, gives KGB something to do. You know, just flows well. It all just goes together like a nice, like big puzzle. Every piece fits together. And when they start editing out like half the pieces, no wonder people didn't like that theatrical cut. They cut out so much. Yes, Man of Martin. Give me a 4 hour version. Oh, it got all quiet. All the music stopped. You know, something tense is going to happen. I remember seeing this in theaters, and I was like on the edge of my seat because this music, like, it's very noticeable. Like that it's not playing. It's real quiet right now. This is how democracy works. You could see the jar already. Like, how did Lex get that jar there? I want to see that comic book where it explains that how he got the fucking jar there. A day for truth. She's talking about the Africa witness. Today's a day of truth. Like she's about to like expose all that information, but it's too late. Everybody that knows anything about Lex Luthor is about to die right now. Lex Luthor's going to tie up all his loose ends. The only other person that knows what Lex Luthor is kind of doing is KG Beast, right? The hired guy. Everybody else is going to die right now. Fucking Lex Luthor, airtight plan, dude. Grace Peachy. I remember like this was like genuinely like I was scared for her when I first saw this. And you see, he's not there. That's total Lex Luthor move. Total Lex Luthor move. And just everybody dies. No way to get around that. Everybody just died in that fucking explosion. Favorite Zack Snyder film. Favorite Zack Snyder film. It's close. It's between this and Watchmen, honestly. It's real close. Look how depressed Superman is because he couldn't stop it. God, so good. You let your family die. That's another good question, Stallone fan. That's another good question. Because I personally love the ultimate cut, but I usually tell people to watch the director's cut because I mean you're really not gonna appreciate the ultimate cut unless you've read the comic book. Um, but yeah, I love watching the Black Freighter stuff. Man, I need to get a drink. Superman is helping people out of the Capitol building. They cut this out. They cut this shit out. I cannot believe it. God, I can't believe they cut this shit out. Wasn't it? I hope it wasn't your fault. Yeah, Lois is like trying to be like, it's not your fault, Superman, but Superman's like, I could have stopped it. But he couldn't have because we know it was lined with lead. He couldn't see it. Lex Luthor really fucks up Superman in this movie. Like, what other Superman movie does Superman get like this, like emotionally fucked up? Like, he's questioning himself. Like, is he really, helping anybody? Like, that is a fucked up thing to have Superman go through. And this Lex Luthor does it. Not Gene Hackman, not Kevin Spacey. Ugh. Oh. And this is a cutout shot from Alfred too. This wasn't theatrical either with Alfred, and he's realizing what happened. And now we're at LexCorp. Batman is getting the shit back. He's getting that kryptonite, which is exactly what Lex wants him to do because Lex wants Batman to kill Superman. He wants them to kill each other, take them both out. Yeah, here another great shot on the computer monitors is coming up. This is Batman swoops down right there. God, it looked just like Arkham Knight. It looked just like Batman the animated series. His cape, he pulls the guy up. And it was only 2 seconds. Why would they cut that out? Oh, God. Best. The battery. He has that little smile. Lex Luthor's so conniving. Superman's waiting out there. I have no idea, Stallone fan. Nobody knows exactly how many deleted scenes are in Man of Steel. We know there's some, and they haven't released them. Nobody knows exactly how many. Right runs for a ghost. I like how the Washington Monument's behind him. Because wasn't like Washington like you know the myth about him was like what he couldn't tell a lie, or was that some other president? This is important. My world doesn't exist. God damn, Lex Luthor has fucked him up. It's so beautiful. This is why Lex Luthor's my favorite. Like he's really making Clark Kent question himself right now for being Superman and stuff. Can't get over how good it is. And I got Lex going into the scout ship. And he's gonna put the thing, and he's like all nervous. I like that detail. That looks, he's like all nervous when it first asks him. Dude, I don't even remember Zemo. Like, what did Zemo do again? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Lex Luthor's not in control. He doesn't feel in control, so he's like all nervous. That's so nice. It's so nice. And like the way he's dressed, he's wearing this blue, looks like an old sailor outfit. Captain Ahab. That's what Lex Luthor reminded me of in that shot. He reminded me of Captain Ahab. Batman working out. He's bat pissed, and he's bat working out to get that bat bod ready. Got to get that bat bod ready here. I think we've had a Batman workout scene. Not in every Batman film, but in a lot of them. Like I forget which one he doesn't have a workout scene. Boom, dropping the weights. Just get fucking get ready for the fight of his life. This might be the only thing he does that matters. Yes, Lex Luthor came up with the logos. Somebody had to, right? It's kind of like a irony. The villain comes up with the logos. Look, that's a Paris taxi. That's a good little detail, just to show, hey, this is where this this is where this footage is from. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, she's real hot. She's real hot. A pretty lady. Belgium, November 1918. And then you get the fucking Wonder Woman music. Are you fucking kidding me? And this is what makes the Wonder Woman movie good. The music and the way it ties into BVS. That's why I really like that Wonder Woman movie. These tie-ins. Where Schumacher made the Wonder Woman suit. That's funny, Robin. That is very funny. We would have definitely got a more silicone butts. Silicone butts. I say silicone. You flew too close to the sun. Was it Hermes that flew too close to the sun, or was it Apollo? Which Greek god was it? I think it was Apollo, wasn't it? No, Icarus. Icarus flew too close to the sun, right? I don't know. Somebody's gonna have the answer. Yeah, yeah. There you go. People say Icarus. Batman is Captain Ahab. Yes, because he has the spear like Captain Ahab, and his Moby Dick is Superman. Telling you, man, there's a lot of good shit in here. Melted his wax wings. Yep. Still, I'm telling you, fucking Perry White knows Clark Kent is Superman because he's still no Kent. Like he knows he's Superman, right? CNN making it look like everybody's hating Superman, but then we see the shot of that family, and they're like, no, they don't believe that about Superman. So it's the media twisting things to make it look like everybody hates Superman. Oh, and Superman's interaction with these guys was also cut. I don't know why. You see the mountain's not possible. He comes to die. Well, obviously, they don't know he's Superman, right? Oh, this is my favorite shot of this movie. Lex Luthor looking over the water at sunset, and you hear the news reporter. They say all roads leading to the Kryptonian visitor. So they're not even calling Superman human anymore. They're not calling him an ally. They're not like saying he's a hero. They're calling him a Kryptonian visitor. So Lex Luthor's plan is working beautifully. So great. And Lex Luthor dressed the dude's apartment to make him look like he's fucking psychotic. Even more so. Yeah, Lois is actually doing detective work. Something that Batman should be doing, you know? But he's too obsessed with killing Superman. He can't see the forest through the trees. That's essentially Batman. He can't see the forest through the trees. And that Martha moment helps him see, gives him clarity. I'm gonna drink. I already drank my beer. Shadow Vessel. It's another deleted scene. He couldn't see it. The chair was lined with lead. Superman, you couldn't see it, man. Don't blame yourself. You couldn't stop him if you wanted to. You couldn't see it. And I 100% believe that they shot a Kevin Costner scene for Justice League. 100%. Because it would only make sense, right? What's up, W. Muir? Dude, I I I really think they shot a Kevin Costner scene for Justice League. It only makes sense, right? It only ties it all together, right? He's talking to his dad in solitude next to a monument, like it's essentially the Fortress of Solitude. This is their version of the Fortress of Solitude right here. And instead of talking to Jor-El like Superman normally does, he's talking to his actual dad that raised him, which is fucking beautiful. Thank you, Liz, for putting the timestamp to exactly where we are. The horse is drowning. This makes me think that this is a nightmare Clark Kent has. Because, like, Clark Kent, Superman's the only one that could hear the horses drowning if they were miles away, right? Like, he's the only one that could hear them drowning. Now, his dad wouldn't. I don't know. It's kind of like a little bit ambiguous. You can kind of like do whatever you know, pull whatever you want out of that. It's true, Dad. God damn it, shit's heavy. Right next to is like a little monument that looks just like the Force just saw with the fucking spikes going up. Yeah, man. It is. It's like they're. It's a play on like what we already have seen in Superman movies. It's suicide. They cut some stuff out of this scene too, with Batman talking to Alfred in the Broken Manor. Batman's so depressed. He is so down on himself. Another one grows in its place. Mm. He doesn't think he's accomplished anything in 20 years. Dustin Cross. Yeah, Burn Bright looks good. It does. I love the color palette in this movie. Uh, Wayfarer. I love the color palette. They were hunters. And then they cut out this line from Alfred where he says, "So falls the house of Wayne," right here. Oh. Alfred's been trying to bring him back the whole movie, and it's just not working. Nancy Grace. You can't point a finger. You see the card, the three clovers. Come on, scream for help, Martha. All you gotta do is say, "Clark, can't help me. Clark, help." That's all she gotta say. But watch what they do. Watch what they do. They go for her mouth. they go for her, they cover her mouth. They gag her. Anthony Hopkins hated that they cut his scenes of Thor Ragnarok. I did not know he had scenes in that movie, Jacob. I didn't watch Thor Ragnarok. God, the music! Oh God! And the fucking oh bat symbol. This is so goddamn epic. You can see the Gotham Life building over there in the backdrop. That so cool. Oh. And now we're back to Lex Luthor at the rooftop. The night is here. The dark night. The darkest of nights. If you listen close to the music, uh, every time we say goodbye, we die a little. And that's what KGB says to Martha later on. We say goodbye. Lois Lane, just keep walking. Maybe you'll get out of there. The dude behind is ready to get her. I love Eisenberg a lot. Mirror. This was cut from the theatrical too. Them throwing her in the van. Dun 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 dun. The fucking Luthor's tower is the biggest tower, mind you. It's like the biggest tower in the skyline. This whole city's CGI. You know, this whole rooftop scene is surrounded by a giant green screen, and it looks fucking amazing. It looks so fucking good. Guys, look, my favorite part of the movie! Lay low in the morning. Lola and slacks. I could recite this whole thing, but I won't. It's sweeping in the wind. Yeah, Lex Court medals. Like, he knows what she's up to. I don't know how he found out. How the fuck did Lex Luthor find out? The blow away, like sand in the desert. Fucking call him back to the Africa sequence at the beginning. Circles. He's looking, you know, it's a triangle inequality, Lex. It's a straight path. This is genius. Called Lois Lane. A pretty little road called Lois Lane. What a great play on words. Just so fucking, so genius. It's almost like an Oscar-winning writer wrote the movie. He came back. Yeah, he's probably already on his way back. Thank God he got here in time. Saves Lois. Classic Superman thing to do, right? Duh. Boy, do we have problems up here. Boy, do we have problems. The problem with absolute virtue, which ties into the beginning of the movie where Batman's talking about there were absolute things, diamond absolutes. Uh, there's no such thing as absolutes. This is fucking so heavy. He called him, you know, Clark Joseph Kent. That stops Superman in his tracks. No one delivered me from Daddy's fists and abominations. Keep that in mind. That comes back later. Yeah, I'll be all powerful. That's what they said about the concentration camps. That's what General Eisenhower said, walking into the concentration camps in World War II. What have you done? You let your family die. Fight night. The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. Never calls him Batman. Notice that? Lex Luthor never calls him Batman. She's safe on the ground. So genius. Every boy special lady is his mother. And then like that fucking look of horror on fucking Superman's face. Oh my god. And look at those are some horrific pictures, man. They got like witch on her forehead. Like death by fire. Like that's the fucked up shit. He brought Superman down to his knees. Superman has no idea what to do right now. I don't know. Martha also dies. So good, dude. He's like petting him like a dog. Dude, Lex Luthor, he knows he's won. Oh God, bends to my will. That's all Lex wanted to do this whole movie. Was just show that he's better than God, essentially. Which is Superman. God is embodied by Superman, really. Mother of God? That's so funny because he's talking about Martha, right? Now it's us. Thank gosh, no Spider-Man fans. Yeah, Stallone fan. Don't have to worry about that here. They want to go out of their way to watch a goddamn Batman versus Superman stream, right? Oh, I think they're about to show the timer. I would say this is a cool little nod to Watchmen, this little timer, because in Watchmen, Ozymandias, when they're like, you can't stop me. I set off the bomb 35 minutes ago. You know, um, I think that's a nod to that because there's exactly like 35 minutes on that timer in front of Martha. I mean, Watchmen fits nicely. I would say, you could watch Watchmen, then watch, Man of Steel, then watch BVS. Or maybe watch Man of Steel, BVS, then Watchmen. I think that would be a good little trilogy right there. You Snyder are annoying. Wow, he's here to watch a Jose Colon is here to watch Batman vs Superman. Isn't that awesome? Love this hour so much. No one stays good in this world. So damn true. Yeah, I blocked the real Jose, unless he made another account. And here's the fucking problem everybody has. This fucking scene that's exactly 2 minutes long. Exactly 2 minutes long. And everybody has a big fucking problem with it. When she looks at the goddamn what was it? Little videos of the other Justice League members. It lasted fucking 2 minutes. And it teases for future things to come. And eventually we'll see Justice League and we'll know what these teasers are all about. But until Justice League comes out, you know, we're just gonna have to wait on what these teasers mean. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. A lot of lightning. Flash. Yeah, man, 2 minutes. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why they didn't like keep the white eyes for Aquaman. I don't know why, but like when he was in the dark and his eyes are like white, I like that. Like they're like a blue white, a light blue. I don't know what you could say. Cyborg's the best part too, and they ended with Cyborg, and he was supposed to be the heart of the Justice League movie, and he has the best vignette. Uh, and the actor playing Silas Stone, he's a good actor too. Goes through all the emotions of grief. That's what all this is. It's all the all the emotions of grief. Lopan, you saw Justice League? I didn't know it was released yet. These screams from Cyborg. He looks wildly different. Cut to Batman. That was your whole Justice League teasers. That was the thing everybody bitched about. That was the world building everybody bitched about. Like one scene. Not even it's not even like a full scene. It's just a couple of little vignettes, and then we're back to like the story at hand. Where to? Bat mech armor. So goddamn beautiful. It's too dark. I can't see anything. Can't see anything. It's too dark. Yeah, Lopan. The Justice League we got had problems. Joffrey. What time are we at? We're at the 2 hour and 3 minute mark. Superman just said, "You don't understand." Pushes Batman back. Batman doesn't want to listen. Superman's trying to tell him. Batman gets in his face and yells at Superman. He pushes him back. Uses heat vision to take out these guns real easily. Just mega powerful. Like, if these guys actually got to fight, how long could it last? Probably like 10 minutes, right? It's fucking Zack Snyder nailed it. What? This is a extended shot. This wasn't a theatrical. He picks him up by the chest and throws him down the alley. That was not in a theatrical. I don't know why, because it's dope. Like, look how quick. Look, like it's like scary. Like Superman, like came all the way down the alley real quick. Throws him up through the building, and now we're back at the theatrical cut. Not much has changed after that. At least I don't think. Superman. And I assume this like that the smoke is like lead gas. That's why Superman can't see through it. I think somebody paused it at some point and like pointed that out. I can't remember. Here we go. Boom. Catches it. Blows up in its face, just like the Dark Knight Returns. Just an amazing, what an amazing callback. Awesome tribute. That's fear. Superman is brave because he still tries to get after Batman. And Batman just fucking beats his ass right here. Like Batman beats the fuck. Like, he doesn't hold anything back right here. Like, these blows would kill a normal person. In this metal suit, like, stomping on the dude through the glass, this would kill, like, a normal person. Batman's not holding anything back. He's not trying to disable Superman, he's trying to fucking kill him. The cinematography's gorgeous too, Robin. Lighting's perfect. Color's amazing. It just looks so crisp, especially like the Blu-ray. You know, it looks so crisp. Catches the leg, throws him through the wall, and the fucking music builds up as Superman's gaining his strength back. And he has the fucking spit curl. He has the spit curl. Oh my god! Duck. Fucking punch it. I got chills when I first saw this. And fucking Superman just takes it and it sounds like steel. Oh my god. It's so good. Dun, dun, dun. Uh, he's gonna curl up his fist. Superman's gonna try to end it right now because he's running out of time. Like, what does he have? Like, probably like 10 minutes left before Martha dies, you know? Like, he's running out of time, you know? 20 minutes? How long does he have till Martha dies? I would say fear has completely consumed Batman. He's so afraid of being powerless that he's willing to, like, kill Superman just so he can feel better about himself. You know, he's being very selfish, Batman. I love that Superman has a spit curl. Like, does no one else love that? I fucking love it. And he has him in the like a crucifix, carrying him like he's on a crucifix. Who watches the Watchmen in Italian was on the wall right there. Yeah, or was it in Spanish? Huh? Ah, and Batman goes down here. Descent, the descent into madness, descent into hell. Yeah, Batman evolves, man. Robin, you're right. Batman evolves in this movie. He goes through a character arc. How do people not want that? My parents taught me a different lesson. Dying in the gutter for no reason at all. Mm. Batman just letting out some frustration. The world only makes sense if you force it to. The spear of destiny. Of course, Jesus, the final blow that killed Jesus was from a spear. Funny enough. Oh shit. You were never even a man. That's Batman justifying killing somebody right now. He's dehumanizing Superman so he can kill him. Go on, Stallone. Kill Martha. And look at Batman's face. He's so confused. He's like, what the fuck? What does that mean? He has no idea. He thinks he's trying to trick him. Say it like just like a post-traumatic stress, victim. All these dreams he's been having, he's brought right back to that moment where his parents died. And the last word his dad said was Martha. It's so goddamn obvious. I don't even think you need the flashbacks, honestly. I mean, you do for even the dumb fucking audience members didn't get it, so it's like it didn't matter anyway. They spoon fed it. Martha. So fucking with the music, and he's Batman's still on the defensive. Dude, it's so like the more I watch it, the more impactful it gets. That look that Batman has when Lois Lane says that, where he's just like, "What the fuck have I done?" You know, like what, like I've become Joe Chill. Like that's the look, that horror and realization. Yeah, yeah, Tyler. Oh my, it has more of an impact the more you watch it, and the more you understand. Batman's whole drive to be Batman is to prevent what happened to him that night to anybody else. That's the whole drive to be Batman. That's his only reason to be Batman. And he's gonna break that, you know. Now Superman finally gets to explain what's happening. Yeah, they ain't bringing Doomsday without Clark, that's for sure. Martha won't die tonight, like she did that last night, that night at the beginning of the movie. And I love what Alfred says to him coming up. That wasn't a theatrical cut. Batman says, "I don't deserve you," which is about to happen right now, which wasn't a theatrical. I don't deserve you, Alfred. That's just like, why would you cut that out? Batman finally understands what Alfred was trying to tell him the whole movie. It's just so fucking. It's so satisfying. And every time we say goodbye, we die a little. Dun 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 dun. Are you ready for the best Batman action in cinema history? Are we ready? All right, he kind of like blows up these guys, but whatever. He's trying to save Martha. This is the only chance Batman's gonna have in his life to save a Martha. He couldn't save his mom. Now he has a chance to save somebody that is a mother that is named Martha. Like it's very cathartic for Batman, right? I don't know. The fucking scene works perfectly. Anybody that doesn't think that Martha scene works are looking at it at a very surface level. They're not, they're not thinking about it too deeply. God, are you ready for this? The music building up. He's about to burst through the floor. Oh my god. Yeah, dude. Totally agree. Cup tone 70s. You see Nolan, this is yeah. What was with Batman Spidey in those Nolan movies? What was with that? The fucking like it's just so weird. This is how Batman should fight in every like Reeves better take inspiration from this. I want Batman to fight like this in the Reeves Batman film. If he doesn't, I'm gonna be really let down. Like this is the gold standard. This is what every Batman film should replicate. Look how he's just fucking them up. Perfectly thrown batarang, right? The guns. Look at it. He doesn't kill this guy. This guy lets go of the grenade and then he chases his own goddamn grenade like an idiot. And then boom. Kills himself. That's how Batman's get through this. Down, 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 down. All right, that dude's probably dead. His fucking head. He got fucked up. Blood went all over the wall. Either he's knocked out for life. I mean, people don't have a problem with Batman, paralyzing dudes for life, right? No problem with that. He could paralyze dudes as many times as he wants. But if it looks like he's hitting them too hard, that's too much. Ridiculous. Fucking broke that dude's arm. So awesome. Man, that's really sad. Joffrey Lane. Jeffrey. Sorry to hear that about your mom. Roof have you. Heart goes out to you. Yeah, yeah, Jacob Sales. Let's get another callback to the Dark Knight Returns. Another callback. Another illusion. I'll kill her. Believe me, I'll do it. I believe you. In the Dark Knight Returns, like Batman's a little bit more of a dick. Like he shoots the person first, and then he says, "I believe you" as they're dead. So it's like real fucked up in the book. I'm a friend of your son's. The first Batman movie where Batman doesn't say I'm Batman, he says I'm a friend of your son's. Like that's fucking awesome. Late Alice in Wonderland, right? Weapon and one Bathead short. Yeah, man, this is a great scene right here. Let's do breaking in person. You'll learn. I learned. I love Lex Luthor in this movie. The devil will do it. Now we get the Doomsday fight. And the action in this movie is fucking insane. Like, compare this to any other movie. Like it's it's on a different level, you know? Stay calm. There's a good line that they cut out. I don't know why. Thanks for the super chat, Comtone 70s. Much appreciated. This movie is a masterpiece, Robin. It's nice. What's there to compare to Zemo? My name is Zemo. My name is Zemo. Zemo's plan didn't make a whole lot of sense. One day we'll break down everything wrong with that film because there's a lot. Look at that abomination Lex Luthor just made. He's made an abomination. And it's about to hit him with a fist. Oh, look who saved Lex Luthor from an abomination's fist. Fucking God. Or Superman. Does that make Superman better than God because he saved Lex Luthor? Fucking wild, man. I like that Doomsday really is like General Zod. It still is General Zod in a way. Like he remembers Superman's face. And that's where he like, like right there, he looked at the statue, he looked at Superman, he's like he remembers the fight. I think that's like a cool detail. And he is pissed. Cause Zod, he was pretty pissed at the end of Man of Steel, dude. He was pretty pissed. Oh, they cut that out when it burst through a helicopter. That's Patrick Wilson. Yeah, it's just yeah, Jose. It's technically just Zod. Like he has Zod's memories, and he had and Zod was really in a lot of pain at the end of Man of Steel. He lost all his people. He had no more purpose. He was bloodthirsty, and that's how he died with all that in his mind. So of course, this Doomsday is going to be like trying to kill everything he sees. It's a cool little detail. Yeah, Film Trigger. His hair is on point. Yes, Dory man, you're amongst friends, Cop Tone. Yeah, what's Orm? It's he found a way into the Oval Office. The Ocean Master. The Ocean the Master POTUS. That's what his name is. Blowing back their energy. Now I would say Doomsday is pretty powerful in this movie. Like he is powerful in the comics, but if you read like Death of Superman, like he just punches shit in that book, right? Like this is definitely a cooler version of Doomsday. He actually, you see these other powers that he has. And what does Superman? What's the first thing Superman do? Fucking drives him up into space. Not right? Are you crazy? Yeah, I nuke him. They don't know what they're doing. But the U.S. government, they're just trying to do the right thing, you know. If you could take out this unstoppable monster without, taking any civilian lives, you gotta do it, right? That's essentially what Superman's trying to give him. He's trying to give him that opportunity to fucking nuke this thing. I think Superman knows what's coming anyway. So this is technically Superman's first sacrifice, right? He sees the fucking nuke. Like Superman knows this thing is coming. Ah, damn. Yeah, Lane. The government should let him finish the fight. But that's the thing with like moral ambiguity. I can't even say that word right now. So tired. They're weighing the lives of citizens versus Superman when they're setting off that nuke, right? Another, and it's also another Dark Knight Returns reference, as Film Trigger points out, as we're about to see the skeleton Superman, which that's straight out. Those are panels straight out of the Dark Knight Returns. Look at that. This is like Doomsday level 2. You know, this is Super Saiyan level 1 Doomsday. He hasn't hit Super Saiyan Blue. you know, they should have had a 3-hour BVS in the theatrical run. It probably would have had a lot more praise for sure. Look at that skeleton Superman. Looks so good. So fucking good. It's unkillable, Ocean Master. I do love the color palette of this movie. A lot of like reds and dark blues and stuff like that. Blue and red. Pretty nice. A lot of black. A lot of black. Owlman. Shadow Vessel, are you talking about the Owlman from Watchmen? Or are you talking about Owlman from Crisis on Two Earths? You don't mean Night Owl from Watchmen, right? You mean like Owlman from Crisis on Two Earths. There's no color. I can't see anything. It's so dark. Oh my god. That fire has color. Fire has color. Good transition shot to the sun coming out over the horizon. And I don't see a curve with that earth. Oh. Yes, Shadow Vessel. Yes, Patrick Wilson is the president, is doing the president's voice. Boom. Batman, you're fucked. Watch like Batman, like he kind of accepts that he's gonna die in this moment. It's so epic. Oh shit! Like it's done. He's done. Right? He puts up his hands. Like he totally gave up. Like he thought he was gonna die right there. And the music kicks in, and you have one of the best fucking introductions to a character like ever. Instantly recognizable music, instantly memorable theme. Superman comes out of the fucking sky. Boom! Fucking blows up Doomsday. I love how Lois falls right here because it kind of shows how like useless humans are in like this fight of gods and like humans just stumbling over themselves. I think it's funny. Did you find the spear? About to get the Trinity on screen. Shoo-ba-doo. If they didn't put that in the trailers, I bet people would have loved that shit. But since we already saw it before the movie came out, people were expecting it. You know that line. I think people would really like that shit. If that was the first time they were seeing it was theaters. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun. Lois, you fucked. Why'd you throw the spear down it? Trying to get rid of it. She wasn't thinking ahead. Uh, you know, I know the comic movie marks. I know. I think Matt. I don't think he likes this fight a lot. But when you compare it to other comic book films, like I mean, it's definitely entertaining to watch. This is like a Dragon Ball Z level fight. It's just fun to watch. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, did I call a DC movie fun? Oh, that was a mistake. Backtrack, backtrack. Like we're getting an awesome fight right now that you would only see in like animes. Getting it with a superhero film, and then they're not fighting in a bright ass airport. They're fucking. It's dirty. It's gritty. It's a knockdown, drag out fight that has fucking Dragon Ball Z lasers and beams. Here's your Dragon Ball Z. What do you call it? Beam fight. Dun dun dun. Doomsday wins. He's more powerful. He's getting stronger. Here's Lois. Stops everything he's doing. Beam struggle. Dude, I did tear up when I saw this the first time. When he says, "You are my world," dude, that shit was fucking heavy. Well, he's gonna say it after he gets the spear, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, yeah, Wayfair when Batman's helpless right here. Like, dude, like he's just running from Doomsday. Oh, you get the Dark Knight Returns cover shot. Ah, but you see, like he's just trying to get away. He can't do anything against Doomsday. Barely survives. Oh yeah, dude, the theatrical version of BVS is better than most comic book films. It's a fact. Oh Lord. Just when the music kicks in, you're like, this is my world, you are my world, like that. It's about to happen. And he's got the little spit curl. Wonder Woman's got that smile. Yeah, Wonder Woman's about to cut off his hand and make that goddamn sword, the bone sword, sticking out of Doomsday right now. It's just such like an honest moment with Superman. You don't get this in any Superman movie. He never feels this like genuine. It's fucking great. He uses all his strength, all his energy to carry that spear. It's the music is building up to it. The teamwork to take out Doomsday. Teamwork. Like that spear is definitely weakening Superman so much that it makes it easier for Doomsday to drive his bone into Superman's chest, really. Damn. Right in the heart. And you see it sticking out of his back. That was not a theatrical. You don't see it in the theatrical. You don't see it sticking out of his back. They cut that out, but god damn. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. The same Superman scream from Man of Steel. After he breaks Zod's neck, he screams out. He does the same scream again. Or they took it from that movie, put it over here. Oh yeah, dead. So dead. The fucking where was this for Iron Man and Endgame? I hate to talk about Endgame right now. You know, we went so long without talking about that bullshit movie. But like, where was this for fucking Iron Man? You know, like, like oh, they don't even say a word right here. None of these actors say anything. This is all just music. And you just watch them like carry his body. Obviously, you got the crosses in the background and stuff. All emotion. You don't even need any dialogue for this. Passion of the Christ level stuff, Robin. Yeah, it's some heavy shit. And what we got to see Batman come out of the rubble. Look at Wonder Woman. She's thinking about Steve Trevor. Look how they tied that in before Wonder Woman ever even came out. Like they knew where they were going with the Wonder Woman character. And Batman is rising out of the darkness into the light. It's so symbolic. It's so fucking. It's real obvious when you see the movie a few times. I don't know if people don't catch that the first time when they watched it. Like Batman has come full circle. He's finally like seen that he could be a better hero. And now we get a Justice League tease for a fucking Justice League movie that hasn't happened yet. One day it'll come out. One day we'll definitely get Justice League. Here's a Steppenwolf right here. Not in a theatrical cut. Don't know why. Look how different he looks. Looks way better right there. You kidding me? I'll take that Steppenwolf. But you notice that doesn't look anything like the concept art for Justice League. So I feel like they were changing his look a bunch of times, you know. But that looked way better than the final Steppenwolf in Justice League. Looked way better. Oh, and now we see Lex Luthor going bald. Boom, bald. Yeah, Wayfarer. Always, it hurts. It hurts to know that we're not going to get a payoff until the Snyder cut. Like that's the payoff that we've been fucking wanting. And it's just like, who knows if that shit's gonna happen. If you pause it right here, you could actually read all that. That's an actual like article. You could read that newspaper. Um, and it's not like a bunch of random words, like it's an actual like story article. Everybody, everything stopped for Superman's death. Yeah, how'd the world react to Iron Man dying? Didn't seem like anyone gave a fuck. Everybody in Gotham and Metropolis took the day off work. Whole country shut down for a day. I love they brought back characters from Man of Steel. They're all in the house together, you know. Man, I fucking just want this payoff so bad. Yeah, probably was the teacher for the first movie. Thomas Hendricks. I bet. I'm willing to bet. Yeah, Pete and the pastor is cool. I think it's cool how, like, in Clark's bedroom, he has planets. Like, when he lays down, looks up, like, he sees the solar system and stuff because, like, he knows that's where he's from. He's from space. I like that. We never saw that ring again, didn't we? I don't think we ever saw the ring again. Like in Justice League, I'm trying to think. I don't. I I don't think we ever saw that ring. Oh yeah, in the Justice League trailer, but it wasn't in the movie. It was supposed to be in the fucking movie. It was supposed to be the Snyder cut. That ring was supposed to come back. Never get that payoff. There's so many payoffs we have to get, and we get this awesome fucking music. Amazing Grace on I forget what you call it, the blowpipes or something like that. I forget what you call that instrument. It's like a president dying. That's how they're treating him. They're treating it like Superman was a president. This film will be remembered longer in Mandalorian when we get that Snyder cut and we get all these payoffs, and it was gonna be, and we'll realize it was all for something, you know. There you go. You got your black S on your black coffin, or you get the silver S on the black coffin. That's teasing the black suit of Superman, which is cool. Yeah, Batman fanboy. That's so true. Yeah, Bear with no name. Waiting for that day. My saint shall rise again. Awake, and whom will dwell in dust. He's essentially saying Superman's going to rise from the earth again. That's essentially what he's saying, right? Yeah, Lois doesn't say a word. That's true. It's all taken care of. Anonymous donor. Bruce fucking Wayne. Right next to Jonathan Kent. And the leaves have fallen. It's the fall, just like the beginning opening funeral scene with the Waynes. The, the Wayne's funeral was in the fall. Superman's funeral's in the fall. The movie begins with a funeral. The movie ends with a funeral. Ah, damn it. It's so goddamn perfect. It's so goddamn perfect. I failed him. Help him find the others. And of course, they're retconning this Wonder Woman line. Standing together is impossible. Batman's back, man. Superman made him see that men are still good. That men can be redeemed. Batman was he was past that point, and Superman brought him back. So awesome. Ah, you seek his monument. Look around. Doesn't Saint Peter have that on his tombstone or something like that? Yeah, yeah. Thomas Hendricks. Then fucking Whedon came in. Just a feeling. They cut out the Arkham line. They cut out the goddamn Arkham line for the theatrical. Why would you cut that out? Why? Unreal, man. I Shadow. I think that was always the ending of that movie. At least I think. I don't know. Aha, Lex Luthor. You have no control. You gotta do what people tell you to do. Ah ha ha. I bet Lex Luthor fucking hates that shit. I have not seen the IMAX edition of BVS. I don't know what that is. Is that just the same movie but in full screen? Is that it? Or is there other scenes wherever you go? I like Lex's lines here. On the Wayne Manor. Lets him know that he knows he's Bruce Wayne. So now Batman can't really touch him. With compassion. Oh my god! Why wouldn't you keep that arranged and transfer to Arkham? Like, why? Yeah, hard boil. Was that Lex's original line at the end of Justice League? That seems like that would be it. Yeah, Robin. It does show his return to form. He's not branding people anymore. Oh, kidnap everyone. Hmm. He's coming. The snot coming out of his nose. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 like a raining dinner bell. Not pain, pain, pain. Like a mother box. Ding, 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 like a dinner bell. He's coming. Ding, ding, ding. At least that's what I get out of it. And if you put subtitles on, it says ding, ding, ding. So, yes, this movie's a damn classic. That bell can't be unrun. God damn it. Last shot of the movie coming up right here. You see her hand with the ring, and that's the last time you see that fucking ring. It's in the Snyder cut. I know it. We all know it.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Why did you fucking turn on Siri? You're useless. That's hysterical. And we hear the fucking Superman theme. Let's see that dirt rise, motherfucker. See that little dirt rise. Dun, dun, dun. And what's the music they go to? The DNA music from the fucking Codex in the beginning of Man of Steel. Because the Codex in Superman's blood has a lot to do with why he comes back to life. So fucking good. So fucking good. That's your movie right there. We don't have to worry about post-credit scene because this is a real movie, so you don't have to worry about post-credit scene. And that's all she wrote for this movie. That was a fantastic movie. How'd y'all like it? I thought it was all right. So it was fucking great. Fucking great. Fucking classic. I don't get tired of that movie, dude. Like, I was pretty tired when the movie started, but now I'm up. Now I'm fucking up. Like, just sat here and watched a 3-hour movie. Uh oh, Lopan, I should do this with Justice League. Yeah, we might. We might. Hey, if the Snyder cut gets announced, yeah, we'll watch the theatrical cut of Justice League, and then we'll watch the Snyder cut, and we'll see how different it really is. For sure. It was worse than Superman 4. that'd be pretty hard to do, Robin. Doon, 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 doon. You think they should have done Return of Superman and Superman Man of Steel 2, Jeffrey Lane. Uh, no, I think it works good in Justice League. Yeah, they could do the whole Superman Returns storyline with all the different Supermen trying to take the spot of Superman, but we've kind of seen that a bunch of times already. Um, but yeah, I'll give this film a solid 10 out of 10. Solid 10 out of 10. 5 out of 5 bags of popcorn. 5 sodas. It's a fucking great movie. I mean, I don't get tired of watching that movie. I can watch the movie over and over. Um, we might have to do Watchmen next, though. I don't know when. Maybe next week, maybe the week after, but we got to. Yeah, Shadow Vessel. We'll be working on that. We'll be working on that for sure. Um, when I get my Snyder cut, I get Jeff Johns to sign it. Yes. Yeah, Robin. I'll probably put like a little poll up and see which version you guys want to watch, the ultimate cut or the director's cut or the theatrical. I doubt the theatrical. I doubt anyone's gonna want to watch that shit. But the director's cut or ultimate cut. Ultimate cut was great of Watchmen. If you haven't seen it, be a good time to watch it. We see the real Lois's finger just like when she hugs Clark, calming him down in the park. Yeah, I guess we do. They never talk about it though. They talk about it in the trailers. That's it. Uh, I bet there was going to be a whole scene about that in Snyder's Justice League. Uh, yes. Speaking of Chris Wan and Film Gob, Jose M has. Thanks for reminding me. Their stream starts in about an hour, so you got some good programming coming up here. Um, yeah, Watchmen on HBO should be good. But yeah, it's about 2:03 in the morning for me here right now. I know Chris Wan's in Hawaii, so he's like 11 hours ahead or behind me or something like that. I don't know. I think behind me. I don't know. Yeah, the Chris Wan and Film Gob stream starts in an hour. Yeah. Um. So yeah. So everyone, get ready for that. Thank you all for joining me for this. This was awesome. I had a great time watching this with you guys. Um. Yeah, Swamp Thing is still going to be on the DC universe. They haven't canceled that yet. At least I don't think they have. I'm sure they're gonna. They shot the whole season. Might as well show it, right? But yeah, 3 hours. I've been holding a piss in this whole time. So I think I'm gonna cut the stream off now. It was great, great time watching it with you guys. Um, yeah, the next one we'll figure out which version of Watchmen, and we'll do another one. Probably gonna have a podcast next week because this week we were doing this. So, yep. Oh, thanks Thomas for joining. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining. Yep. I'll see y'all later. Until next time. Till the next DC film. Yeah, that's it for now. Peace. Night, everybody. Oh yeah, tune in for the Chris Wan stream, which is coming up soon. I'll probably watch it tomorrow. Honestly, I'm probably gonna fall asleep and watch it tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.